optimal health, financial freedom, finding your life purpose. It's called The Simple Life. I'm just doing it my way.
Welcome to The Simple Life with Gary Collins, your how-to guide for getting your shit together.
This is life. You gotta work on all these till the day you die. The only thing missing is you getting off your butt and doing it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Simple Life Podcast with me, Gary Collins, and you guys can't see this right now, but coming soon, I'm actually recording this episode in video. So you will see my big, ugly face, if you want to, in front of a microphone, picking my nose, or if I got a booger going on. So things are coming. We're working on things. I keep telling you guys the little teasers. I don't do it on purpose. This stuff takes a while. So coming though, I want to introduce you to what's coming in next year. I already talked to my producer. We're kind of coming together with all the plans. So I'm recording this video, but you're not going to see it in video yet. That is going to be early next year. Well, I don't know when. I shouldn't. We'll be doing more episodes. There'll be 2 episodes a week starting first, second week of January. So be on the lookout for that. The format, I would love to tell you, but you guys know I do things whatever the hell I want. I don't even know yet. We're interviews, solos, who knows? Maybe even call-ins. I don't know. I have no idea. No matter what, it will be different. That's all I can guarantee, as always. So be ready. Like I said, I'm taking the mouth muff off and I'm going to town because I'm sick of shit. I'm sick of people's crap and I've had it. So I've been working on the call out episode of where I'm going to put some false prophets on the hot seat, and I've got it kind of figured out and how I'm going to do it. So with that, that's probably going to piss some people off and get me blackballed even more by certain groups, which I don't care because they're all jackasses anyway. And that's why they need to be called out, because I'm sick of their double talk and BS. We need to follow the right people. And I'll dig into that in that episode a lot of, I as you've heard me say, I firmly believe a lot of the problems in this country, well, there's multiple, but one of them is we listen to idiots. That's a big part of it. The person who actually has the knowledge is the person we never listen to, it appears. We listen to the idiot who's trying to scrape a penny off us and dupe us with their slick psychological tactics. But I'm an expert in that as a former federal agent. I have hours and hours and days and thousands of interviews. And I know when someone's manipulating me, and it really pisses me off. So I want to share that with you guys, because I think it's getting harder to recognize these people are getting very slick on how they do things and how they double talk. So with that, but that's coming. Membership part, that's why I'm doing this in video. And I'm going to be offering a membership part of the podcast that will always be commercial free. You'll be able to get special things such as the video version. I'm going to answer that question here today and Ask Gary Anything. That's in there. We'll talk a little bit about that. It's in there. But so I'll be offering you that. The audio will be in there, no commercials. Eventually, I've been getting offered people wanting to pay for spots on the show because this is becoming one of the more popular self-improvement shows in the country, which I owe all to you, the listeners. You are my marketing group. I do not have a degree in marketing. I am not a celebrity, nor do I want to be one because they're idiots. But this is all us. This is us. The Simple Life is about us. Like I always say, that 5 to 10% of people who are actually going to change this country back for the better and who have pretty much built it anyway. So with that, I'm working on it. We have the new website coming out very soon, but I have to get that out first. And then we're going to work on the membership because it's in-house. I'm not going to use any third-party software. I'm not going to use any corporation. I know Locals is out there now and the deal with Rumble. You guys know me. I'd rather have it in-house. That way you're guaranteed when you sign up for it that it goes directly to my company, The Simple Life. And you guys know already, Hey, you're seeing, when you see this video, you're going to see all the new podcast equipment, the studio, everything I've built. I put all the money back in. And it's because I feel the message is that important, and sharing these interviews and getting these people, who have the knowledge and the things we're interested in. It's super important. If we don't do this, no one else does it. And that's how I look at it. And for me, creating a membership site in-house, well, no one's doing that. Everyone relies on these third-party tech companies and all this. Well, that's dumb. We see where that goes. So I'm going to control it. And so when you donate, there'll be a donation portion of it too. So you can sign up for the membership. Like I said, the membership is an indirect. You get bonuses. I mean, you get access to different things, but also what it does is it's a donation. It'll be monthly. So it'll be a subscription model. But the donation side, there'll be a place in there where if you want to donate some money and just throw it in there, you can throw it in there. I put all this money and time over a decade of all this processing of credit cards and PayPal and all this. So why would I not use the tools I already have in place, which, it just means we have to build it, and we'll be building that from scratch. So it'll be unique, and it'll be unique to what I do. So I'm looking for that. It'll be very cheap. You guys know me. I'm not here to gouge anyone. That's not what I do. I don't chase dead presidents on paper. That's not my goal in life. My goal is to spread the message and help people and have them help other people and pay it forward. And that's the whole point of this show. Trust me, I would not be doing this otherwise. Like I said, there's no agenda. Matter of fact, I didn't want to do this. I know this, I know we're on tangent here, but I like to share this stuff in the beginning, that people wanted me to do my own podcast forever. Part of it was bandwidth, but part of it was it made me uncomfortable because it's hard. I've never wanted to be a star. I've never wanted to be the center of attention. Maybe when I was younger playing sports stuff, I think, be the star, cool, make the game-winning shot. Shit, who doesn't want to do that? But I never wanted to be the center of attention. It makes me very uncomfortable. I get a little goofy when people come up to me and they give me praise and thank me. I start to get, they can see it too. I'm just like, oh no. Cause I'm like you guys. I'm the same dummy who grew up in a trailer. Nothing's changed. I'm still a dummy half the time. I'm just trying to better myself and learn. That's it. But if we're not doing it, no one else is doing it, apparently. So it's up to us. So here we are. And I hope I actually have inspired other people to do their own podcast, and I help them as much as I can. Not that I'm the end all by any stretch in podcast, but I think I've done a fairly good job, and hopefully do a better job. And hopefully we spread this message so wide and far they can't ignore us. Ain't going to happen. That's the goal again. But hey, let's get to the show. Real quick. God, I'm so terrible at this crap. The journal is still available. Guys, perfect Christmas present. Perfect Christmas present is the journal, the Simple Life Journal. TSL Journal 10 for your discount, your coupon, special coupon, only for listeners and people who sign up for the Simple Life Insider Circle updates, which you can sign up for on the website, and it's in the show notes. So scroll down to the show notes, and there it is. Easy peasy. No spammy. I only send them out when I feel like it, when I'm so inspired to send out a newsletter. Totally different from what all the marketing people tell you what to do. I don't believe in any other bullshit. I do things my way. So I send them out when I feel like it. There you go. Again, not chasing dead presidents on paper. So with that, let's get going. And this is going to be interesting for me on video, because now people are going to see all my shenanigans of what I'm doing. As I'm recording this, which isn't a whole lot. It's me drinking coffee. Oh, right here. Got to have your coffee. The older you get, the go juice is super important, and good coffee, not that shitty stuff that may have bullet in it or rifle. We'll get into that sometime too. Coffee. But to the questions, and people have been sending me great questions. Matter of fact, I kind of delayed. I got overloaded. I got quite a few questions, but that doesn't mean don't send them. Keep sending them, because there was a wide variety. And I really like the questions because it keeps me fresh on what people want to know. And I'll answer. Trust me, we can do as many episodes as we want. Again, I run this bitch. We can do this any way I want. I can do 10 of these in a row and still do the other episodes. So I can answer all kinds of questions. So go ahead and send those. And one day I would love to do these live. But reminder, and I'll be bringing Judah and Ben Stein on. Judah's Ben Stein's producer for The World According to Ben Stein. Those shows are live. I'm on every Saturday and usually Tuesdays, and they're live on Rumble. You can actually ask us questions in there if you go in there, and I will be having a Rumble channel, and I'll answer a little bit that's kind of included in here. But let's get to the questions. Make sure if you want to ask me something live right now, listen to Ben Stein on Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's on the show is, and that's going to be part of this too. I forget, I'm going to answer this question. So let's do that. Let's just get to the questions as I have to bring them up in front of my face here. Let's see. Question 1. What are your personal favorite podcasts that you would recommend to listeners of your show? Again, that's where almost answered it right away. All right. I don't listen to a ton of podcasts. I used to, and I've had to filter it down. I've tried a lot of podcasts in the last couple of years, especially in the last 12 months, searching. Oh, most are just bad. I don't know why that is. It's kind of like books. I've noticed a lot of books are really bad today. I'm reading stuff that's 50, 60, 80 years old. And I'm going, these are way better. I'm rereading stuff I read as a kid that I forgot about or as a teenager and realizing just how fantastic those books were. I've bought, I would say probably 80% of the new books I bought are garbage. I'm really disappointed. The publishing world has turned into nothing but a fleecing of the reader. I don't know if it's just because I've been an avid reader and I've read thousands of books, and I don't know. Could I be too picky? I don't know. I know that's not the question, but it relates to podcasts because everyone 5 years and older has their own goddamn podcast. I don't even remember how many there are now. I want to say 15 million. I don't know. It's a lot. I know it's over 10 million. I think last count I heard was 13, and that was a year ago, 13 million. So I listen to primarily The World According to Ben Stein. I don't listen to the shows I'm on because I'm on them, but I'm not on all of them. And they discuss numerous topics, especially politics. So I get my, because Ben Stein's been, the guy has seen everything. I mean, I'm going to be bringing him on the show again. He's been on the show, so you can go back, look through that. And we're going to discuss some things. I plan to have him on more and more as time allots. But I listen to that show because I get good information. And when I'm not a guest, they have different guests on than me. You know, they're not like me. So I get to learn from that show. And like I said, Ben is just an absolute source of information. The history that guy knows is phenomenal. So I listen to that show. So make sure to go check it out. It's in podcast form. It's live, yes, but you don't have to listen to it live. It's a podcast as well. Just search The World According to Ben Stein in your favorite platform. And boom, there it is. And you can go to their website. They have them there as well. So you don't have to subscribe to any tyrants of the tech world. The other one I primarily listen to is the Mock and Rob show. Rob's been a guest. I've been on their show. Rob's on with me on The World According to Ben Stein. That's where I met him. And what they are how would I put it? I wouldn't call it a satirical political show. It's political, but it's funny. That's what I love about it. It's tongue in cheek. They're the biggest conservative talk radio show in Indiana. So this is no small fry show. They've both been in the business a very long time. And I love Mock's been on here. Miriam, she's been on my show as well. So you can go listen to that episode. But me and Rob are on together. I'm going to be having Rob on again for sure. So I love that show because I get my political stuff. And remember, I have to listen to things differently than you would. So take this with a grain of salt of what I listen to. Remember, I run a podcast. I run a business. I get interviewed. So I have to be more informed in things that I wouldn't necessarily be informed in if I didn't have my own show, to be honest with you. It's just like this dumb thing right here. I'm just putting it up. You guys can't see it. My smartphone, I would throw that thing in the ocean in a heartbeat if I didn't run my own business. And like I said, I turned off work emails in there, matter of fact, this year. And it's been a blessing. I only get personal, and that's it. That's the only emails I get. And I don't even check those very often. And I'll tell you what, made my life way better. And people go, holy shit, you don't answer your work emails. You know, I do, but not on my phone. I don't need them on my phone. I don't need to be blitzkrieg 24/7. There's no life or death situations in the Simple Life emails. So I think I'm safe there. And it's just a different way of doing business. It's not that I blow things off. I never do. People know how I do things, that I'm very responsive. But it's just, I don't need my phone dinging 24. You get it. Trust me, I get a lot of work emails, and I try and siphon that down as much as I can, which I think I get fewer than most because of the way I do things. But those are the two shows I listen to primarily. I'm trying to think of anything I listen to sporadically here and there. And I used to listen to, oh God, what is that show? Is it The Lord of God? Something like that. It's a biblical show. I'm trying to think of it right now, and I just blanked. I listen to it occasionally, and I'm trying to think what else. Oh, here's another one. I listen to. Oh golly, I am blanking out this morning. I'm gonna have to bring up my podcast list here just so I can see. Oh God, what just happened? Uh-oh. What? Okay, got it. Oh geez. I don't know what's going on here. The Eddie Trunk Show. Gosh, I can't believe I blanked on that. I'm a music guy. I like hard rock. You know, that was my genre. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, man, and the 90s, hair bands. And I'm a big Rush fan. I'm wearing a Rush shirt right now, for that matter. So yeah, I listen to that, and I don't listen to that all the time. Like I said, I'm very selective on what I listen to because I consider my time to be valuable. So I don't want to listen to shit.